My name is Molly Snyder, and this is a video for my Earl 263 internship class. This is my lab classroom where I am able to observe the children. In this area is the calm down corner, and I can observe the individual kids in this area because they go over and they look at the pictures of their family on the wall. There's soft seating and stuffed animals so that they can calm themselves. As well as on the wall, there's emotions, so the kids can come and select an emotion if they're feeling that way. I can also observe children in groups. One area that they spend a lot of time in groups is over here in the fine motor area. They really like to do puzzles. There's also good spots in the room. If I stand right here, I can see the entire room and I can observe everywhere. Over there is the library area, which is also a good place to observe in groups. A lot of kids spend their time there. I periodically do scan the room, and if you stand, like I said, right here, you can see the entire room very well, and it's a really good place to stand and observe children playing in different centers. Observing to me is important because it lets you know more information about the kids and how they are, how they're acting, what they like to play with, who they like to play with, if they play alone. A good example of this skill that I do is I'm very good at observing children while I'm not with them. For example, if children are playing here in blocks and I'm stepping back and I'm observing, seeing what the children are doing, observing what they're playing with, who they're playing with, what they're saying. I use different strategies of observe with confidence. I believe that I am really good at observing from afar as well as observing for documentation purposes. I'm good at remembering and writing down little notes so that I can go back at a later time and observe further and finish like my sticky notes or anecdotal stories at a later time. A strategy I need to improve on and refine for observing is observing when I'm interacting with the children. I get so involved in interacting with them and playing with them that sometimes I forget and I don't remember after the fact what I can observe with the children, what I observe them doing, because I'm too busy just in the moment with them. I will use the strategy of observing for children's cultural, linguistic, and ability diversity because it will help me learn more about how they do things and if they're able to do things. A good thing with observing is I'm able to understand why a child might do something based on their cultural differences as well as their abilities. I can see their abilities and see that they may need help with a certain thing, or I can plan in a lesson plan based off of their interests, based off of their culture, or based off of their abilities, because I will be able to, from my observations, know that this child may need extra help or this child will really excel in this area. I think observing is an important skill to use in the classroom because you learn so much about the children and it really helps you understand why they are doing things that they're doing, anticipate behaviors that may come, and also understand behaviors and feelings they might be having throughout the day. Thank you.